There are thousands of books that could teach you how to build the relationships that last long. And that's also the problem. There are thousands of them, which means it will take you time to find the right ones. And that's where this video comes in. Because it shares with you the 3 books that are going to teach you the 3 skills that will make you a superhuman. The first book is going to teach you how to read through people, make them feel heard and make them feel cared. The second book will teach you how to get people to appreciate and like you, how to win friends. And the third book will teach you how to see people coming, how to know when somebody's trying to deceive, take advantage, or manipulate you. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the key takeaways from each of the 3 books. But before we get started, I'd just like to take a minute of your time to apologize for my English. The truth is that my English learning journey simply started 2 years ago, and I've actually never stepped foot in an English-speaking country. I learned English by my own reading books. So along the video, you're gonna notice that I make some mistakes, pronounce some words the wrong way, and I'd just like to apologize for that. With that said, and without further ado, let's get started. The first book of the list is How to Know a Person by David Brooks. The main idea of this book is to teach you the art of empathy. It aims to teach you how to make people feel understood. And the book is divided in 3 parts. In the first part, David Brooks highlights one thing: the idea of us assuming we already know a person just because we hang up with. And we consider knowing them just because we are friends and they do this to us, they do that for us, then we assume we already know them. And this is actually the problem, is that we only care of what goes from them and comes to us. And that's why we are already surprised when even our own father, kid, or mother does something. By putting our focus on the physical things, we forget the most important detail to know a person, their past, and how their childhood was like. The key point of this chapter is that if you want to know a person, the one you live with, you have to try to understand how their childhood was like and what they have gone through. This is the point that justifies and explains the best why the other people are acting the way they do. When we have this information, we will use them to produce empathy and make the others feel understood, appreciated, considered, and cared. If you want to know a person, first try to understand how their childhood was like. Try to find out their struggles and try to find out their strengths. Which brings us to the second part of the book. The idea discussed in the second chapter of this book is to show us that the way people behave is always due to one thing: how they feel treated by the society. In this chapter, David Brooks highlights one second thing. The society tends to treat us in 2 specific ways. It welcomes some of us and rejects others. Those we classified and called criminals and monsters in our society are those who've never felt loved and appreciated or respected. All they ever need is to feel respected, understood, cared, and accepted in the society. You are part of those who are gonna make them change. Showing love is how you turn a bad person into a good person. Let's move on and see the second book. This book is not only gonna help you win friends, this book can help you develop 8 different skills. Going from how to win friends, of course, but also how to make your home life happier or how to become a better public or even private speaker. But if this book is a classic, it's for one reason. The book simply gives you principles. And when you have a question related to one of these 8 points, you just go open the book and just see the principles the book teaches you and simply apply them. For example, what do you want? Win friends? This book will teach you to not criticize people, to smile to them when you talk to them, and to call them by their names. What else do you want? To make your home life happier? The book will teach you to accept and be okay with the fact that your partner or your loved one can like things that you don't like, and you have to be okay with it and let them enjoy what they actually do enjoy. What other thing do you want? to get people to change their mind without offending them. The book will teach you to talk about your own mistakes in the first place and then tell them what they've done wrong. That's how you're gonna read and understand this book. I don't know how many friends this book is actually gonna help you win, but definitely the book is gonna make you a wiser person. Which brings us to the third book of the list, Read People Like a Book. I know you've noticed that the two were very similar, but they are actually quite different. This one book here teaches you how to analyze, understand, and predict people's behavior. The part that is very interesting in this book is how to know when a person is trying to lie to you. And the book advises us to focus on what the people say. Because when somebody talks, he actually gives you information. And this information are the most important thing you need to know when a person is trying to deceive, manipulate, or take advantage of you. You need time to ask questions over questions over questions, develop, try the time to really discuss with the person and see how coherent are they. But all you have to remember from this book is that when somebody tries to lie, they give many information. And if you want to know, just ask questions and you're going to know what the person is trying to tell you. But definitely you should read the book to learn more about how to apply this and how to actually do this analyze. That's the end of this video. I hope this video was useful, that it actually taught you something. If you enjoyed watching this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time for a new video. Bye bye.